substance abuse coverage and you need immediate admittance to a medical detox or residential rehab treatment center, call us now. Call our live referral helpline today. The call is free. This program is not available to Medicare or Medicaid customers.
Call 800-296-1252. 800-296-1252. 800-296-1252. That's 800-296-1252.
Welcome, folks, to Fifth Street Sports. My name is Frank Perez, and I will be joined with my two co-hosts, Florida Rick and Oklahoma Brian. I think Oklahoma Brian might be coming in right after the first break, but I got Florida Rick with us. We are on Sports Byline USA Radio Network, American Forces Network, iHeartRadio, and you can find us on Facebook.com/Fifth Street Sports. Also on YouTube at Fifth Street Sports and on Twitter at Fifth Street Sports. So, Rick, I was just we were going before the thing, just recapping some of the plays we gave out this week. And, boy, I think Monday through Friday, for all of our listeners and audience, we had a very good week.
Yeah, we sure did. I didn't keep track of the exact records, but I know it was very good. I know the plays that me and Brian both gave out won at a really high rate. I know you don't give out many plays. Unfortunately, that one play in FIU lost, but like I said, over the last 2 months, that may have been your first or second loser. So, when you give out a play, it's usually gold. So, but yeah, it was a great week, and the weekend ended up being pretty good. If you remember, on Friday, Bri texted that, or Bri gave out that play on Oklahoma State. Remember, he asked me to guess the line. I said maybe 14.5 or so against Kansas. And anyway, it ended up opening at 11.5. We were shocked at it. And then it actually got bet down to 10.5. So at that point, we said, all right, we got to take some Kansas here. That line was just too low. And it looked actually bad early. Oklahoma State had the lead most of the first half. And then, come the second half, Kansas started blowing them out. And then we decided, we're going to take back about half our play in live betting once Kansas got a pretty comfortable lead up by like 12-13, because we still felt like they could backdoor it. And sure enough, they were up by, I don't know if you saw this or not, but Kansas was up by 50 with about 5 seconds left. And Oklahoma State, we took back some of plus 13.5. So we had 10.5, 13.5. Oklahoma State took a about 30-foot three-pointer at the buzzer from the wing and banked it in, and so we hit that middle. So that made the weekend for us for sure. Yeah, I know that was one of those good. We tell bad win stories a lot, but that was definitely one of those good win stories.
One for the boys. All right, brother. Well, we'll be right back. We're going to have a great show for you folks, and don't forget the third segment. That's talk you can bet on. Fifth Street Sports. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay tuned.
How many of us have looked at our finances and screamed, how can we make this much and still have so much debt? It just creeps up on us, right? Unexpected repairs, replace the washer and dryer, medical bills, and the killer, those insane interest credit cards you had to use to pay for it. Here's a really smart move that could help you get on top of your finances. Get a fixed-rate personal loan at bestegg.com. The rates are great right now. Imagine finally being able to pay down those crazy high credit cards and bills and then bank the money you save each month. Consumers have rated Best Egg 4.8 out of 5 stars on Consumer Affairs because of the super easy online loan app that takes about a minute with no impact to your credit score. Upon approval, funds can be deposited in as little as 1 business day. Get your bills under control, bank what you save, and take control of your finances with a loan from bestegg.com. Visit bestegg.com/plan. bestegg.com/plan. bestegg.com/plan.
Hi, Rick Tittle here. Spring is just around the corner, so now is the time to get those home projects done so you can spend spring and summer being with your loved ones. Home Advisor makes it easy to find the right pros for any project. Seriously, whether it's a small project like installing kitchen cabinets, next on my to-do list, or a big project like remodeling that kitchen, just go to homeadvisor.com and tell them about your project. In just seconds, you'll be matched with the best pros in the area for your exact job. You can read customer reviews, check availability, even book appointments online. And with their project cost guide, you can check what others paid for similar jobs in your area. No matter what home project you've been thinking about, painting, getting your gutters cleaned, even a big job like a new roof, HomeAdvisor makes it easy to find and hire the best pros in your area. Find a great pro now before the busy season hits. Go to HomeAdvisor.com or download the free app to get started.
It has been said that everyone has a book in them. But do you have the time or the ability to write your book? Maybe you picked up some skills or had a life experience that you want to pass on in the form of a book to help others. Maybe you want to leave an autobiography for your family. Or maybe you've built a successful business and you want to share your story. At Dorrance Publishing Company, we have professional writers who can help turn your book idea into a finished manuscript quickly and affordably. A Dorrance ghostwriter can provide as much or as little help as you need to complete your book. You'll work directly with your ghostwriter to finish your book faster than you ever could on your own. It's easy to become a published author. Call Dorrance now to learn more.
800-485-6003. 800-485-6003. 800-485-6003. Call right now. That number is 800-485-6003.
Folks, welcome back to Fifth Street Sports. I'm Frank Perez, and it looks like on the monitor I see one of our co-hosts, Oklahoma Brian, is in the house. We got Florida Rick, as you just heard in the first segment, and well, Brian, and Rick, we got a little bit of a view of these AAF games, and boy, I'll tell you one thing, that when they were playing and that clock was running, it reminded me of my teenage years when I found the secret to sex. I mean, it was fast and over with in no time at all. That clock never stops, you know.
I'm still looking for the secret to sex, but the secret to the AAF, I'm still looking for that too. I'm not sure what to say. I guess it's better than watching. What else would normally be on CBS on a Saturday night? Pretty sure it's something I wouldn't watch, so I guess it was good. I'll tell you a funny story about me in this game. I had my son's friend over, and I forgot. I had told him I would take him to play laser tag, and I realized that coincided with the game. So I told my wife, I said, "Hey, can you take the kids to play laser tag?" And she said, No, this one's on you. And I said, "Well, do they have TVs or anywhere? Like I can just watch it on my laptop." And she said, "No, the only place you can sit down is if you have a party room." And so I said, "Well, can we just book a party room?" She said, "Don't be ridiculous. We're not having a party." So I got there, and I brought a birthday card, and I was going to bribe my way into the party room so I could watch the game. Otherwise, I'd be stuck, standing around in the lobby of laser tag. But it just so happens that as I was about to make my indecent proposal to this family to try to crash their birthday party so I could watch the AAF on my laptop, they were leaving. So it was bribery money saved, and I got the whole party room to myself, and I watched that San Antonio game. And I guess I'll never get back those 2 hours, but
no,
I can say that I was there on the first day watching it.
No, but Rick,
did you watch the game?
Oh God, it was. I mean, it was going so fast. I said, the clock never stops. But our original thought throughout the week to take these unders would have been absolutely like stealing, except of course the last game, which the hot shots. But all four favorites covered.
They do. That's right,
Oh.
and they do. They want these games to be high scoring. I mean, they don't think that they're going to be low scoring every week. They will get these games into the 50s and 60s eventually. The league knows that's the only way to keep the public interested. But I'm not sure hiring Mike Singletary or some of these other retreads was a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, at least the games go fast, and if they score a lot, it's the antithesis of soccer. You know what I mean? Where they're going to score a lot and the game's going to go fast. Because I have some doctors over here that they're prescribing, instead of Xanax or sleeping pills, they just write on the prescription, 3 Premier League games, one game in France, and if you really can't get to sleep, just watch a couple of Spanish La Liga games. That ought to put you out. You don't need any drugs.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, Nick said, how about a Super Bowl prescription?
Yeah, that'd be a good one. But, I think it's going to get there. But I wish there's some things they could have done better. Like, why is it that every upstart league has to have uniforms that look like, like they belong in the Tecmo Bowl? Like, why can't they just have like regular uniforms? They have to have like ridiculously small numbers and the numbers on the helmet. I was hoping they would at least get that part right, but what can I say?
I didn't watch much of the games, but does any team have a fluorescent uniform like they do in every other odd football league over the years? Yeah,
that's
of
a
course.
requirement.
They always have a fluorescent uniform, so it glows in the dark, and I've never understood that. What is the fascination with the glow in the dark uniforms?
That was the first order of business when the board of trustees of the league got together, set out the schedule, where the cities were going to be, and then let's definitely make sure we have fluorescent uniforms on at least one team. I think there's multiple teams.
Hey, so now you guys are expert bettors and so-called line makers. So now here comes the 4 games this week. Okay, we saw the last one got over the total. The other ones weren't even close. What would you put these things at? Would you put them in the 30s?
High 40s.
Okay, hey, we just got something in on Fifth Street Soldier from Dogman AZ. 4-0 in home games, money line and spread. Try it next week, then it's gone forever. First home team to win for the new league next year too, guys.
Good point. Yeah, so what he's saying is next year we're going to have the XFL debuting, and let's round robin the favorites, the home teams, because it would have worked this year. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, it was a boy. I like the way this guy thinks. This dog man is good. He's got good thoughts, and good money making.
He has common friends with you, Frank. He's the one who said that had common friends in Maryland. I don't remember the name, but he was saying this guy says hi from Maryland. Remember that? I don't remember the name though. Yeah,
but I forget. I know a couple of guys that moved from Maryland to Arizona. They were running poker games because we were running games out there in Maryland. They went out to Arizona to run them. I think one of them was Mike Kriskanko. I don't know if that's Dogman or not. But anyways, guys, so if we would have did our round robin, of course, we would hit 3 out of 4 on the totals. But to me, if I was a bookmaker, I think I'd have to put, a 37 on these games this week, just a flat 37?
They'll get higher scoring. I'm certain of it. I actually think overs are a great bet this week.
Really? Well, I talked to you Saturday, and I think it was Saturday morning I called, and you said, Frank, these games have dropped so far, let's round robin the over. And I was at Payday Loan Company this morning over here, and I was at Western Union sending a telegram, system going well, send cash. But no. But usually your stuff is good. Anyway, so here's one thing I was going to ask you guys, because you guys are semi-experts. Kyler Murray. I heard him where's he going in this draft, guys?
Well, he announced today that he's fully committed to a NFL career. So that's only going to help his. I think we kind of knew that though, but it's official. So he's going to pay back the Oakland A's about $1.5 million. And I don't know. I'm sure his agent will front that money out. I'm sure a lot of that money has been spent, but I didn't realize. So he's only been paid $1.5 million. The other $3 million was set to be paid. He's making the right move, and I think I'd say borderline top 10, certainly top 15. I would say. I've seen a couple mock drafts have him going to the Dolphins at 13. What do you think, Rick?
I think someone's going to trade up for him, and he's going to be a top 5 pick. And someone needs a quarterback so bad, and they're going to gladly, give up multiple draft picks or even a couple players or future draft picks to get him in the top 5. They don't want to take a chance of him dropping to, say, number 11 or 12 and trying to get him there. They're going to say, you know what, maybe he's supposed to be a 10 to 15 pick, but we're going to go out and treat him like a number 1 overall pick and trade up to number 3 or 4 and get him. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. That's what happens typically every year when you have a star quarterback like this.
Well, Brian,
Yeah.
I was going to
Totally
ask you
agree.
right now with Rick's thoughts. I was watching these mock drafts too, also, and if they were going to get this Kyler Murray up because a team needs a quarterback, it looked like the first 4 or 5 selections were not in quarterback issues, were they? Like Arizona was number 2. I don't think
Right.
they're in a quarterback
Yeah.
need.
Most of the bad teams got their quarterbacks last year. But I think Rick is right. And, it's not just an X's and O's thing. This guy is going to sell tickets like nobody else in this draft. So if you're a franchise that maybe has been struggling with the gate the last few years, this guy's going to bring a ton of new season ticket holders. And I think the success of Baker Mayfield and Pat Mahomes last year, I mean, granted, they're not as short as he is, but same exciting type passers, right? Guys that like to scramble, strong arms, run with the ball, do, exciting things, athletic quarterbacks. This guy is like just short. But other than that, he's totally in the same make of those guys. Don't you think that helps his status, Rick?
Yeah. Well, Rick, answer that when we come back, guys. We got to take a break. Fifth Street Sports got to take a small timeout. Back in 3 minutes.
Attention business owners. Are you struggling while waiting for your customers to pay on their net 30, 60, or 90-day invoices? Can't get a business loan? Have no equity? Bad credit? Or maybe no credit at all? Then you need to call AmeriFactors right now. AmeriFactors will give you cash for your invoices and there's nothing to pay back. We simply buy your account receivables, and if those clients don't pay on the invoices, we take the loss. We give you funds based on your account receivables, not your credit. And 98% of all applicants are approved. It's that simple. With AmeriFactors, there's no more waiting for your customers to pay. We give you the funds up front, then we wait for your customers to pay us. Fund your business today. Call AmeriFactors right now.
800-847-1183. 800-847-1183. 800-847-1183. That's 800-847-1183.
Do you use the blue pill to charge your sex life? Have you been thinking about trying the blue pill? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 a pill for the other pills, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for the other blue pills. Call us and start saving a ton of money for the exact same results. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. 800-223-0992. 800-223-0992. 800-223-0992. That's 800-223-0992.
Where do you want to go on a vacation or honeymoon? The Caribbean, Europe, Hawaii, Mexico? How about Disney or a cruise? At Superior Cruise and Travel, we've got you covered. We'll assign you your own travel concierge. They'll help you design a custom vacation plan that you can't find online. And the service is completely free. You can't compare the value of this to any other online travel company. We can help you plan a custom vacation anywhere in the world. We even offer payment plans with no credit card required. Now you pay off your vacation on your time schedule. Call now and mention the promo code RADIO and save up to $500. Book your custom trip. Call Superior Cruise and Travel now and talk to one of the highest rated travel agencies in the country with a 5-star A+ online rating.
800-570-9631. 800-570-9631. 800-570-9631. That's 800-570-9631.
Oh, buddy. Hey, this is Fifth Street Sports. I'm Frank Perez. I'm joined with Oklahoma Brian and Florida Rick. Well, in between breaks, my phone's going nuts over the last couple things that have just come through. And I just had a little chit chat with our producer, Andrew, who doesn't want me to bring nothing up because you guys are the ones that sent it. This Kareem Hunt just got signed with the Browns?
That's right. What ESPN's reporting, yeah.
Okay, so now wait. Now, I know you guys got a lot on this, but I just want my 1 minute on this because I was going with Andrew. Who's more valuable, Kareem Hunt with his anger management certificate or Colin Kaepernick promising him that he won't kneel anymore? I mean, who would you take?
I think Colin Kaepernick borderline ability to make an NFL roster at this point. So I would have to go with Kareem Hunt and the anger management certificate. Right.
If he comes in the locker room with this certificate of that he passes anger management, he's a great player. And let's give him another shot. The other guy, whether he kneels, salutes, begs, borrows, swims, whatever, he's not even that good.
Correct.
Yeah, let's face it, Frank. I don't want to get on the issue of Colin Kaepernick kneeling because it's become a political issue, and I don't think this is any show to be talking about that. But Colin Kaepernick is not an NFL quarterback. It's that simple. Forget it. Even if he's if he's a top quarterback in the league, then by all means, he should be on an NFL roster. But the fact is he was atrocious his final couple of years. Every time he went back to pass, he felt like it's going to be an interception or he's going to fumble it. He's not very smart. He doesn't make good decisions on the football field. And I don't understand this whole thing about why Colin Kaepernick should be on an NFL roster because he's not a quality NFL football player. And I have no problem with his kneeling, or I don't have an issue with that. But as a football player, he should be playing in the AAF or maybe the CFL.
That's what Nick just said. AAF for Kaepernick. He would be great in the AAF.
Okay, and what about Katie Nida? Will you have any comments on her as a football player?
No. She's the former kicker from Colorado? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, it sounded like you sounded like you were channeling Gary Barnett.
Coach hang on, you guys. The boss is chomping at the bit to get on the air. He's got his pants up.
Actually, I agree with you guys. I think your point is well taken. I think if Kaepernick was a valuable player for an NFL team, I think he'd be on a roster, and I think that is probably the one thing here that's not being spoken about. However, to sort of switch the tacks here in this discussion, it's an excellent discussion for the merits of the XFL or the AAF, that there's now an alternate professional league where players can go and prove themselves to be NFL worthy, much like feeder leagues in soccer. I know puts you to sleep, but much like the championship or the first division, it's an excellent place because otherwise when you're done with college and you go to the NFL, maybe you're borderline, there's nowhere else for you to go short of Canada, and who the hell watches that? So I think it's an excellent. I'm very excited actually about it, and I think what a wonderful place for someone like Kaepernick to go shut up the haters and say, "Hey, look what I did here. I can do it." And then I think you'll find an NFL team will take him because let's face it, they are big on politics and pretending like they really care about the kneeling issue. When in point of fact, he's just a marginal player.
Correct. Well, you guys, why don't you respond to that?
He could also play in the Pacific Pro League next year, which is that's a real league. I don't know if you know that.
I was waiting for you to come up with something.
No, that's Ed McCaffrey's new league. It's gonna have 4 teams.
Yeah, but in California. Yeah, but in the AAF, can he hold out for 85,000 or 90,000 instead of the 75?
Nope. Everybody gets the same salary.
Oh, so it's like a communist league. So it's a socialist league, a communist league.
No, it's just everyone has this. And maybe he might be able to bargain, and his parents won't have to bring the orange wedges for halftime. During the year, that would be like the star treatment, I think, the AAF.
Oh, really? Wait. You mean in the AAF it's $250? Oh, wait. Nick just corrected us. He said it's $250 a player in the AAF. Wow, that seems kind of high.
$250 a player, really? Wait, $250 per year.
Is that the
So
max?
Christian Hackenberg is getting paid $250. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, he said correct, and that's from Nick. Soccer Nick. So he investigates this stuff. But $250 a player is not good for those guys. They're really good, but just not good enough for the NFL. They deserve to make something.
Oh, they're 3-year non-guaranteed contracts for $250. So they're like $80,000 a year.
Oh,
nice try, Nick.
No, he just corrected us. It's $250 a year, guys. They make $750 for the 3 years.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
God. Wow.
Good God. I mean,
but
anyways, guys, let's get back to the nitty gritty. Oh, go ahead.
But wait, hang on. But if you're good, you're not going to be around there because you're going to get called up to a training camp or you're going to get a contract in Canada. If you're bad, who's going to stick around for 3 years in the AAF? I wouldn't think that's even something that happens, right? I mean, think there'll be guys that even stick around for 3 years?
But $750 is not bad. I mean, that's a nice wage if you need to make money and you're a pro.
I'm reading it right now. It says they're set to earn a minimum of $250,000 over a 3-year contract plus benefits. So I think it is $250,000 over the 3 years, and then they get incentives. I guess for winning titles or MVPs, or if they reach a certain amount of receptions. But anyway, that's besides the point. Getting back to the whole issue, Frank, you're 100% right. Why can't Colin Kaepernick come in this league? Yes, he'll make whether $80,000 or $100,000, whatever it is, and then if he proves himself that he's a star quarterback in this league, he can go back in the NFL and people are going to want him. If he shows what I think he's going to show, and that he's a subpar professional quarterback, and he's going to be maybe one step above Christian Hackenberg, no one's going to want him. But I think at this point, he just wants the myth of Colin Kaepernick to reside and people to think of him as being this great quarterback like he was in his first couple of years. And he's never going to show you're never going to see him on the football field again, because at this point he wants to be known as Colin Kaepernick, the myth, the legend.
But in all fairness to Colin Kaepernick, he is in the midst of a large lawsuit against the NFL, and if he was to attempt to make a roster and failed, it would undermine his lawsuit. So I think, it would be a bad decision for him to play.
There you go.
Speaking of Christian Hackenberg, there's a lot of things a lot of directions we could go with Christian Hackenberg, but I'm going to focus on the live mic. One of the features, I don't know if you saw about this league, is we get to hear the coaches talk to the quarterbacks, and we get to hear really clear what the quarterbacks are saying on the field, every audible, what they're saying after the play. And I guess, among the many things he did this week, which is suck at a level that I haven't seen a player suck in many years, he also forgot that his microphone was open and kept dropping F-bombs on national TV. So, yeah. I guess that's good for ratings, huh?
Yeah, that's good for rating. Hey, but so that's great. Now getting back to the crux, Brian, I know this is going to get you excited. Guess who signed with the Browns just a few minutes ago?
Oh yeah, right. We were just talking about that. Man, I'm not going to say anything about him as a person, but he's a great football player. And the Browns, mark my words, they are the team to beat in the AFC North next year. They're going to be a powerhouse.
Totally agree. I believe the Super Bowl would have had Kansas City in it if he would have been on the team the whole way.
Agree.
Oh, without a doubt. In fact, how close they got with using Spencer Ware and Damian Williams and Kareem Hunt. I mean, at this point, I don't know if there's a better all-purpose back in the NFL. I can't think of one. The guy's so fast. He's got such great hands. He's so powerful for his size. I mean, what an incredible addition for the Browns. He's probably going to be suspended for the first 4 to 6 games, so they'll have to do without him. What's that?
He's also a great kicker.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to interrupt you guys. We actually got a message in with this going back to our previous discussion about Kaepernick in the AAF. Dan Kaplan says, by this logic, we should send all second-rate QBs like Blake Bortles down to AAF. Or what about all the terrible NFL backups? Maybe they should prove themselves in the AAF.
Touche, Dan. I agree with you, buddy. I like Dan's way of thinking.
I agree. Although a backup NFL quarterback's making well over $1 million for doing almost nothing. So yeah, it's a tale of two worlds for sure.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. If let's say we were a female, and we wanted to date an NFL player, and it was Kareem Hunt. And we didn't kind of know his background, but we went with him, and then we went home, and we went into his house, and above his computer was, 1 or 2 anger management certificates that he had passed the course, and he was rehabbed right now, and he was in the NFL. Would you still keep going out with him, or would you think, no, I'm not going to give him a chance either? I don't think the NFL should either.
I don't know how to answer that question.
I mean, he passed the anger management certificate. He's got the class. He passed.
You think he's hanging it above his fireplace? You think it's, he's got, grandparents' pictures and his kids, if he has any, and then his anger management. Diplomas. He's got many diplomas.
No, but I'm sure that girl would give him a chance and say, you know what? I think he's rehabbed. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to give him. Why shouldn't the NFL? You know what I mean? So I don't know why everybody's all crazy about him coming back.
I'm just going by memory here, but did his incident not take place in Cleveland?
It did. You're right. It did, bro. Yep.
See, look at Cleveland forgave him, and I did get the one about him being a great kicker, though, Brian. I did get that.
That was possibly politically incorrect. I'm not sure.
Guys, we still got 15 seconds. On the next segment, the talk you can bet on. I've been trying to. Well, when we come back, you guys, we'll discuss it. Back in just 3 minutes. We got to take a small time out.
Hey travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1780. 855-325-1780. That's 855-325-1780.
At Discover, we believe anniversaries should be a time of celebration, not obligation. That's why we think annual fees are ridiculous. And now, just for giving us a try, we're going to give new card members a 1-year anniversary gift they'll never forget. At the end of your first year, we'll match all the cash back you've earned dollar for dollar. No caps and no catches, because we know if you try us, you'll like us. And that's worth every penny. Try it and believe it at discover.com/match. Cashback match offer only for new card members. Limitations apply.
When I send Valentine's Day flowers, I always pay for upsell bears, balloons, and candy. Yeah, no. It's crazy, right? It's like those flower giant websites admit their flowers are kind of janky, so you better add a balloon, which is why I go to Books.com for Valentine's Day flowers. FYI, Books is short for bouquets, and if you think your mom or wife or girlfriend can't tell the difference between Books flowers and the others, you're wrong. Books delivers spectacular flowers cut fresh from farms around the world, including farms on the side of a volcano. You gotta see those. Anyway, Books are picked fresh and shipped direct, so they last longer. Know what else I love about Books? Simple pricing without all the add-ons. You know, where a $19.95 arrangement ends up costing $60. Get your Valentine's Day flowers at Books.com. That's BOUQS.com, and enter the code SOCCER for 20% off. Yeah, 20% off when you enter SOCCER at BOUQS.com. That's Books.com.
Are you wasting hundreds of dollars each year on contact lenses? Would you like to be able to see clearly again without reading glasses? Make the smart choice with IQ Laser Vision. Their team has performed over 150,000 LASIK and SMILE procedures, and with 11 locations on the West Coast and special out-of-town packages, there is a solution just right for you. See why they have a 5-star rating on Yelp. Check out IQLaserVision.com. That's IQLaserVision.com.
IQ Laser Vision.
All right, folks, we're back. Fifth Street Sports. I'm Frank Perez, joined with Oklahoma Brian and Florida Rick. We're on Sports Byline USA Radio Network. By the way, guys, I did clarify between the breaks that Dogman AZ is my pal from Maryland. I'm not going to say his name, but it's confirmed, and I say hello to you, buddy. Thanks for watching. Anyways, guys, this is the segment where you can bet on. Have you guys? I was telling Rick before the show. I've been watching a guy's stuff. His name's Joey Casano from South Florida. He's a bettor, and I like the way he talks because he's got our thing. You know, he gives out value plays. He doesn't do all this stats and analysis. I'm trying to get him on the show. So if he's watching today, Joey Casano, we're inviting you on the show, pal.
Does he have a podcast? Does he have his own website? I've never heard of the guy. Yeah,
if you go to Joey Casano, CASSANO, joeycasano.com, you can get it. And he's also on Facebook. I like his style, though, so I invited him on the show. I think he'd be a good addition once a week, help us out here with some good content. But anyway, so I'm, like in between breaks, we got a little discussion coming over here, like between girl beating or kneeling, but I don't think that's the issue. I think it's about talent.
100% it's about the talent, and this is what was bothering me all of the last couple of years that this whole Kaepernick issue has been going on. It's why can't everyone just stop for a minute and see what he's done his last few years in the league? I mean, he was essentially forced out of the league for being just a horrible quarterback. And like I said, the issue isn't even with him kneeling. In my eyes, it's with him because that's meaningless. That's irrelevant. It's about his football. If Patrick Mahomes was a kneeler, do you think he would be sitting on the sidelines, doing commercials? No, I think Patrick Mahomes would be right where he is, leading the Chiefs to the probably the Super Bowl in the next few years. So it's just about his talent on the field, not off of it.
Good.
Might not get the catch-up deal though.
No, that's the
true.
Truth. So that's just to clarify. But guys, do you think like one player like a Kareem Hunt can actually turn the Browns around that much to you guys would make him the favorite? Well, kind of the Steelers were in decline and so were the Ravens, so that's not a tough call, right?
That's a good point. Yeah, the Steelers are definitely in decline. And the Ravens, I think, are kind of in a transition. I'm not sure if I'm really down on the Ravens, but I'm certainly I'm very positive about the Browns. And I think what do you think their win total is next year, Rick, if you had to guess?
Wow. At this point, I would say probably it's either 9 over or 9.5, I would think at this point. I mean, they won. What did they finish last year? 8-8 or 9-7?
No, 7-8-1.
7-8-1. Okay, right. 7-8-1, right. So now, go ahead.
No, that's all right. You got it.
So and now you have Baker Mayfield, who is your quarterback for the year, unlike last year where they didn't even use him the first 3 or 4 games until Tyrod Taylor got injured. And the defense is just coming on. It's really young, aggressive defense. The Mayfield's only getting better. And now you throw Kareem Hunt in the mix. They didn't really have a real running there. With Duke Johnson, and there's an alternate with someone else, Duke Johnson. But now all of a sudden you throw in the top running back in probably NFL football, and Jarvis Landry, and they still have Peppers on defense and Njoku. They have just so many weapons. And I can't see this team not winning the division. And I think they can make a serious run in the AFC Championship. I think right now you got to put them right up there, right below the Chiefs and Patriots as the, like maybe along with the Chargers as the next teams, on the list. Like right now, I make those the top 4 teams of the AFC.
Wow, you guys, that's pretty strong. I mean, Rick, with that line you just made, so you're going to tell me that 2 seasons ago the Browns were 0-16, and then 2 seasons later you're going to make them 9.5 over. That's a
no. Either 9 over or 9.5 under type line.
Okay.
But yeah, you got to trust the process, Frank.
Yeah, no. I got you. I mean, I know the Steelers are much weaker. The Bengals aren't good. The Ravens are in decline. These guys are really picking things up. And then like last year, okay, so they went 7-8-1. But Brian, you even mentioned it. They should have won that Raider game. So by all rights, in games that they won or lost,
they should have won the Saints game too.
Yeah, Saints and the Steelers. And the Steelers game they tied. I mean, those are 3 games they should have won that they, went 0-2-1 in. They should have been 3-0 in.
Yeah, so that's 10 wins. That's 10 wins right there this year, and they're going to be that much better next year. Yeah, Hugh Jackson can't hurt them. He probably doesn't even have a key to the facility. Like that was 1 or 2 losses right there.
Wow.
And they're gonna add a receiver. We know that.
You know, these Browns fans deserve it because I've been watching. I know so many guys that are loyal Browns fans, and some of them are so frustrated that finally, like, they went up to them and they moved from Cleveland all the way out here west, and they've been Browns fans for so long. And somebody finally went up to one of my friends and says, "You know, you don't have to be. You don't have to be a Browns fan." And another guy said while he was driving out here, he actually saw a sign that said Interstate 40, the Brown 0. That was like when he was driving out like 2 years ago. So when he got here, he finally gave up on. They're actually quitting the Browns, and it's when they, and I think at the wrong time because the Browns are going to make a run for it.
Oh, for sure.
They're going to be such an exciting team to watch. I mean, they're, you know, how much fun we had watching KC this year. I think the Browns are going to be kind of like right underneath them as being that type of fun team to watch. There's so much offense, you know, just up and, you know, a down the field passing game, just, you know, running lots of screens and you go wheel routes and things like that. And it's going to be, I mean, I'm going to see so many games where the Browns are putting up 35, 40, 45 points this year. It's going to be so much fun.
Well, guys, you know what? It's showtime. It's time to talk you can bet on. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing today. I know you guys are loaded, so let's have it.
Yeah, okay. You go. I know Rick and I. One play.
Brian, I was before you came on. I was telling Frank about that Kansas-Oklahoma State game that happened on Saturday that we talked about on Friday, and how the line opened low and about that middle that we hit. Did you even see that shot, or were you just following the game online?
No, I didn't see how it ended. No.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I don't know if I even told you, but yeah, the guy banks in like a 30-footer at the buzzer to land 12.
Oh, I had no idea. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
speaking of meaningless shots, actually, I'm glad you brought this up. Did you see how the Iowa State-Oklahoma game ended about last week? I think it was like Monday of last week. It was the game where you told everyone to bet money line. There were 2.5.
Oh yes, Oklahoma hit a 3 at the buzzer to make it land 1. Yep. Yeah. That was the game where I said specifically in the show about money line because you know, there's no reason to not pay the extra 20 cents juice and get the full numbers 1 and 2.
Yep, you were prophetic.
That's only part of the story. You know that shot had no business counting. It was the shot.
It was right at the buzzer, and I believe it was after. Yeah, but it's college; they don't review it in college. If it's meaningless, they just go by whatever the refs say on the court. In NBA, they actually review it, even if it's a meaningless shot. They'll still review it to see if it counts.
Okay, so that's why I bring this up. Starting in with the tournaments, with postseason tournaments, the NCAA is going to have referees actually check those last-second shots, even in games where those shots don't determine the outcome of the game, and it's because of gambling.
Wow.
So yeah. Wait, but why the tournament, Brian? So are you sure, Brian, that if they would have reviewed that last shot, it made the whole difference in the spread? That he shot it after the shot clock?
It's 100% should not have counted.
Well, then come on, man. I mean, that's terrible. That's terrible. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's the way it's always been in college basketball.
Wow.
Even the NBA, I think it's only been in the last few years where they started looking at plays, you know, at the end of the games, shots at the end of the games that were meaningless to see if they counted. And obviously, the only thing that matters is because it's determining the spread or total.
So Brian, you say that in the NCAA tournament, Duke could be winning by 20, and Bucknell hits a 3 at the end that they count it, and the final should be 17. They're going to review it?
That is correct. If they will count, they will go review that. Yes.
I mean, but would they get so blatant as to say we're only going to review it if it can swing the spread or the total?
No, they're going to read. No, that would be acknowledging that they know what spread is. That's not a good look.
Well, then, why? Why review it in the tournament and not in the regular season? Because they say because it's because of gambling. So if like Duke is a 30-point favorite and the guy hits a shot, to make it 23 or 20, say, we're not going to review it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even count for teasers.
Yeah, I mean, this is a step towards. I think what's going to eventually happen is every game is going to be. They're going to check every game, but the first step is the postseason of 2019.
Guys, we're really short on time. We got it. We got to get.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So,
NBA or college? Where do you want to go first?
Well, there's only a couple college games. So, want to talk about that game we both agreed on, Brian?
Yeah, go ahead. And then I actually have 2 college games I like.
Great.
Okay, so Frank, this is a game that I mentioned to you earlier before the show started. Miami Heat played 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago at Sacramento. They're winning the whole game. Blew a 17-point lead in the final 5-6 minutes and got outscored. I think it was like 21-2, and ended up losing to Sacramento by 6 points. And then last night they were playing Golden State. They gave the effort of the year. They played. They were winning the entire first half, up by as much as 19. In the second half, Golden State came back to the leads, kind of a back-and-forth game. Golden State had the lead most of the way. The Heat ended up coming just short. Durant hit a 3, and they got free throws with a few seconds left, and the Golden State won by 2. Anyway, my point is this. The Heat have given everything they have last game, especially the last 2 games. Now they got to travel back-to-back nights in Denver, the toughest place in the NBA to play, but back-to-back. Denver's rested. Now they got to go into that altitude. I think this is just a blowout waiting to happen. I think this game, the Heat have nothing left. I think you're going to see it from pretty much the opening tip-off. Denver's just going to, give them a, butt whooping here, and we're looking at maybe like a 20, 30-point win for Denver. So that's my favorite. We're not big favorite bettors, me and you, Frank, but that's a game where I just love Denver as a 9.5-point favorite tonight.
Okay, Denver minus 9.5. Okay, next play.
Okay, I'm ready to go to college basketball if that's all right. I got 3 games I like.
Sure.
Fire.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we know the Big 12 loves to play on Monday night, and I love both Big 12 home teams. TCU minus 2.5 at home playing Kansas, and Baylor at home minus 4.5 against Oklahoma. I know we're pressed for time, so I'm going to go to the third game. Third game, I did not handicap this game. However, it is all over the place in sharp accounts. And it's Arkansas Pine Bluff on the road, laying 1.5 at Alabama A&M. You could take that to the bank.
So,
and if you do take it to the bank, put it on a little bitty piece of paper, and then we'll just walk up to the teller and discreetly hand it to her.
Hey, so Brian, on these accounts that you've seen them coming in on this Arkansas Pine Bluff, is 1.5 still a bettable number for us and the guys?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 1.5 is a good number still. You can still get it.
So we got TCU, Baylor, Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's from you've been pretty good in this college lately too. All right, so Rick,
wow, look at that. Wolverhampton scores in the 95th minute to tie Newcastle. Wow, that was a big game for me.
Huge, right? 1-1.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice. Guys, we got to take a timeout, but when we come back, we still got 3 minutes. So if we want to fire some more plays and games at our audience, we should. We'll be back and just got to take a small break, folks. We'll be right back.
If you or a loved one is suffering from a physical or emotional condition that has left you unable to work, then listen carefully. Take this number down. 800-593-7491. That's 800-593-7491. When you call, you'll speak with a Social Security disability expert and get a free evaluation to see if you may qualify for disability insurance benefits from the U.S. government. That's right, a monthly cash payment paid directly to you from the Social Security Administration. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied disability benefits, call now. The disability attorneys at Pinnacle Disability can help you build your case, file an appeal, and represent you at no upfront cost to you. Don't wait another minute to see if you may qualify for your Social Security disability benefits. Call Pinnacle Disability Group at 800-593-7491 for your free case evaluation. That's 800-593-7491. 800-593-7491. Call now.
Not too long ago, it felt good to withdraw your cash from the bank, didn't it? For a vacation or a new car. But today, withdrawing your own cash has become risky. Pat Boone here for Swiss America. According to The Secret War, a new Swiss America white paper, I learned that all banks are now required to spy on you and me for the government, and then report any financial behavior deemed suspicious or unusual. You must read The Secret War. It's free. Truth is, I believe the government's new war against cash is really a war against us all. But the secret is now out. So please, get and read The Secret War.
Pick up your phone and call right now. 800-932-5517. 800-932-5517. 800-932-5517. Once again, that's 800-932-5517.
Being a new parent means every high and low you can imagine. But Evos can make it all easier with a baby monitor you can trust. Go to myevos.com, that's MYEVOZ.com, to see how Evos can be the eyes and ears of your nursery. Evos works with your smartphone to provide a live audio and HD video connection to your baby anytime and anywhere. On a date, at work, away on business, even serving your country overseas, Evos helps you never miss a moment. Whether your baby is with a sitter, your partner, a grandparent, or a friend, you'll be right there too. And with unique features like smart alerts that know the difference between a barking dog and your baby crying, extensive sleep tracking data, and state-of-the-art security features for your peace of mind, Evos is the smart baby monitor for connected parents. And enter the code SPORTS at checkout for $20 off. That's myevos.com. MYEVOZ.com.
Put it on the thing. Hey guys, Fifth Street Sports, we're back. Short segment, 3 minutes to go. So far, we've gotten 4 picks. Florida Rick likes Denver tonight against the Heat minus 10-ish, 9.5. And Oklahoma Brian done really good in college. TCU, Baylor, and Arkansas Pine Bluff from the sharp accounts. Hey, guys, we got something in from Billy. Brian, that looks like it's towards you, pal. Oh, it says, okay, Billy Donlin says, what do you guys think of Kansas tonight plus 2.5?
Oh, I hate them. Don't go anywhere near them.
Oh, okay. Just come right out and tell Billy.
Billy, I know you're just a young kid, but just say no to drugs and do not bet the Kansas Jayhawks tonight.
Okay, Billy, there you go. You got an overridden by OB. Okay, Rick, what else you got in the NBA, pal?
All right, so one more NBA pick. I think Brian's going to agree with me on this. You probably got the two worst teams in the NBA going head-to-head tonight. You got Knicks playing at Cleveland. Knicks have lost 16 in a row. What's Cleveland lost maybe like 12 of 13, and now Cleveland's hosting the Knicks as a 1.5-point favorite. I do like Cleveland here. I think Cleveland, the Knicks are more in shambles than the Knicks are. You've got them at pretty much a pick'em situation. Lay the 1.5 if you could get maybe like pick minus 115. Don't go much higher than that though on the pick'em. And I think this is a good spot for Cleveland. In terms of college, there's another college game that Brian didn't mention, which I like, and that would be Virginia going at North Carolina. Virginia is a pick'em at North Carolina. They lost this game 8:55. They lost at home to Duke Saturday night in when the 2 versus 3 second time this year they played them. They went wire to wire. They were pretty much losing the whole game. They kept having to come back. They couldn't quite get over the hump, but now they're playing a much inferior North Carolina team on the road. They're looking to get back, right back up to where they were. And I think Virginia is a very good play here against a subpar North Carolina team this year. So 8:55 Virginia, pick them.
There you go, Brian. Anything else, real quick?
No, I like that Cleveland play a lot. I hear Kareem Hunt might be suiting up for them tonight.
Me too, guys. So real quick, Denver, NBA minus 10.5. Cleveland picked to 1 over the Knicks. TCU 2.5. Baylor minus 4.5. Arkansas Pine Bluff 1.5. And then Rick just came out with Virginia over NC. over North Carolina, Pick'emish, -1. 6 plays, 5th Street Sports. We appreciate you folks. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
President Trump is currently en route to El Paso, Texas